What's up, guys? This is Mark from DsGenie, and I'm doing a video on the importance of not just pruning, but like not just deleting what you have in your account, but knowing what's in your account. Like I mentioned this a few times before, a lot of times with the longer videos, those of you guys may not go through the entire video, so you might miss a lot of these important things. So a lot of times I might focus on like a smaller topic and post a video and then show you what is in DsGenie to facilitate that goal, right? So the goal is to not just delete, and I went through this in one of my videos, but not just delete stuff that doesn't sell, not just keep a high sell-through rate, as I mentioned before, but it is really, really important to know what's in your eBay account and know what's selling. And I want to explain why. If you could teach a VA to do this, great. I haven't been able to train a lot of people to do this. So the idea is, first of all, let me show you the tool. So the name of the tool in DsGenie is called Pruning. Let me see where this is at. So the pruning tool here. So I'm going to show you what the tool is, and then I'm going to explain, well, I'll explain the importance throughout. So the whole DsGenie idea or method, fuck these long words for my simple ass mind. So the whole idea is to create a system that's sustainable for a long time. It may not be forever, but for a few years, right? And this system needs to be able to compete with competition, compete with what's happening on eBay, what's happening with retailers, and how many dropshippers come in. And a lot of people, I think I'm the only person or the only trainer I've looked at with the eBay dropshipping training that focuses on quality, because a lot of people, I've even watched videos on YouTube where people are like list. You do realize that if the game is about listing as much shit as possible and hoping that something sells, you're gonna have to list like a psycho for the rest of your fucking life. Like that's the only way you're gonna maintain this business. And I encourage my guys to list every day, but you want to focus on listing quality, because this is what, let me explain what happens, right? So I have some items I can tell you off the top of my head, and I say this in all my videos. I have a couple chest of drawers, a TV stand. My bike is fucked up. The bikes aren't selling anymore, and that's because of competition. What else sells often? I have this random tool set from Kmart that sells often, right? And the reason why I say that is because I know how much I sell I can have an idea how much I sell on like a look at this shit. Anyway, yeah, sorry. What was I saying? Yeah, I know what sells in my account, right? And the reason for that is in my main account, I have about 500 listings now. I had to increase a lot since competition's gotten better, gotten stronger. And the reason for that is if I know I sell at least 30 things a day, and for a week straight I only sell 3 or 4 things a day, I need to know what's wrong. I need to be able to go in my account, see what's selling. So first of all, I'll prune all the stuff that doesn't sell, so I know the reason for me, sorry, my head is all over the place. The reason for me to using this pruning tool is so I know I'm limited to the shit that sells, and I know what to sell. So when something stops selling or when my sales go down, I first start with my top selling items. See if the price is high, see if it's out of stock, see if there's competition. If you have 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 listings and you don't know the pulse of your account, you can't make those decisions. You can't maneuver and change to maintain those sales, because your game, and I say you guys who just want to list as much as possible, use HydroLister, Hyperlist, all that bullshit, it works, but you're gonna have to list, and to me that's tiring, right? I list every day. I list, well, not anymore, but I list maybe about twice a week now. But I encourage you guys to list at least 5 to 10 things a day, and keep a pulse on what's selling, get rid of what doesn't sell, and keep it moving. The pruning tool is what, so when you run the pruning tool, if you look, you have the title, you have a link that'll take you directly to eBay listing. Those are for you guys in DsGenie. You have the price, you have the last time it sold, the number of watchers, and you can end and cancel listing from right here. But how I use this tool is, first I look at when it was listed. So this was listed in October, has 0 watchers. 19th of October has 0 fucking watchers. This shit needs to go, right? I need to check the price on this because it sold once in the past 30 days and had 3 watchers. Let's see what else, because I want to focus on items that have 0 watchers. This is not month old yet. I pruned already in another video. So I think that first one is the only one I want to get rid of right now. Yeah, so I want to cancel that first item. But also there's another, so guys, those of you in DsGenie, use the fucking pruning tool to get rid of your items that don't sell. Those of you who don't have DsGenie, go to your active listing page, order your listings by watchers, start with 0, change it from, you want the minimum watchers first. You want the one with 0 watchers on top. Look at when it was listed. If it's more than 30 days and you have 0 watchers, get rid of that shit. You don't want to worry about retitling and waste all that time. You want to be systematic. You want to know if you have this problem, do that. If you want to list, do that, right? So the whole idea is to have the systems in place so you know what to do every day. There's another tool in DsGenie which could help you guys with knowing what happens with so the pruning tool is sweet to get rid of shit that doesn't sell. Now the next thing you want to look at is the most sold report. So this report tells you what your top selling items are, right? It tells you, okay, so this item we sold 3 times, and it gives you the average price and last time it sold, right? What that would do for you is when your sales drop, or if you want to have again, you need to have a pulse of what the fuck is going on, you could go in and check to see, okay, this sold the most, let me see when last it sold. Let me see if I have competition on this item. And when I say competition, you don't want to look at all the people selling the item. You want to look at all the people selling with the same title. That is very important, because if you worry about every motherfucker selling this item, you're going to search till the end of kingdom come and you're not going to be able to make profit. You want to look for people with the same fucking title. Look to see where you rank in the search. So you want to match the title as well as the item. Also look to see where you rank in the search, and then look to see where you rank pricing wise. I can't tell you exactly what to do. I can tell you what I do personally. Most of my listings are also, I try to stay on top. This motherfucker I can't compete with because he sold 18 I show them. But yeah, wow, this is interesting. So guys, that's another tool to help you like keep abreast of your account. And it also shows you the seller that you got it from, which is crazy. So you could also go back and see if those sellers have any new things you could snipe, especially if you didn't run those sellers in like a month. Again, these videos I'm posting are going to be longer and a bit more free. So hopefully you guys will go through it and pick up like certain little things that I may miss. Competitor report. Let me run this. This is a report that someone in DsGenie requested. That's what's so crazy. That's why I fucking love DsGenie. And I love Quincy and I love all you guys. Because we grow and develop, and we're small enough that we could make those changes for our people. And I love that shit. Because when I was drop shipping and fucking suffering with therapy, it worked, right? But there was so much I didn't need that was there. And there's so much I needed that wasn't there. So what we try to do with DsGenie is to do that. So I'm running this competitor report. This is something I might have used once. And let me tell you something, guys, which is crazy. I'm stuck in my own old ways. If something works, I don't really try to add anything to my day. Like if I'm selling 10,000, $100,000 a month and making 10 grand, if I don't see the need for this tool, I really wouldn't use it, which is kind of fucked. But someone in DsGenie requested this competitor tool, but I just didn't have the time to like train my VA on this shit because it's something we added. So I'm doing this shit live just to see what the information is. To be honest with you guys, I can't remember what information is going to show. I have an idea, like it's like the person you took it from and see who else is selling it, but we'll see right now. But these are just some tools that we added. Again, the 3 tools to keep a pulse and to make sure you have a solid pulse in your account. The competition report, the most sold report, and the pruning tool. Those are 3 tools that keeps you abreast of what the fuck is going on. So check this out. Let me see. The store price, competitive. Ah, shit. So they show you, Kwesi put in so you can see the competitor price and link directly to the competitor's item. Kwesi, your fucking boss. I should have looked at this shit before. So we're priced the same as the competitor, and we're only making $2, 2%. But that's because we get, I know why that is. That's because we get Academy cards from Raise at a pretty good price. This motherfucker matched our price also. Hold on. Right, so check this. So on the competitor report, what it gives you is a link. Okay, the image, you link to your item. This links directly to your item. Your price, the competitor price. This competitor is the guy you took it from. So if you lower your price and you run this report and you see he matched your price, it's because he's keeping abreast of your bullshit. Well, of our bullshit. If you look at this as well, this motherfucker lowered his price by a little bit. This person matched it. This person lowered it. So this is a sweet tool. Kwesi, I love you. We've had this shit for months and I never fucking use it. So just from here, you could check and compare what your pricing is compared to the guy selling it. It gives you the profit margin on it, right? So you can see where you're missing out on sales. Motherfucker, this is sweet. Imagine I didn't even use this shit. And anyway. So guys, those of you in DsGenie, fucking use it, test it out, play with it. Those 3 tools, the pruning tool, the competitor report, and the top selling report. Top selling report. Love you guys, love me, love travel, will make that money. DsGenie guys, love you. I think one dude left DsGenie this morning, so we have 1 space again. If the link works, join the team. If it doesn't work, we're full. We have free training. Check it out. Subscribe, like, comment. If you comment on the video, I will respond and answer your question, hopefully in a video if it's big enough. If I get this answer by a text, I'll answer. Make that money. Love you guys. Peace. Hopefully this video was not long.